Quick story. One of my traders once came to me because he was struggling to get profits on a real account. He watched the lessons of the course over and over, he was seeing everyone in the trading chat room getting results, and he knew that the strategy worked because he had good results when trading a demo account. But when he switched to a real account, things changed. He couldn't make consistent profits, and the reason? His account was small and he was over leveraging his trades, risking way too much on every trade, and that behavior was completely destroying his ability to manage his trades properly and to handle his emotions. If you identify with this common problem, or if you would just like to have a bigger account to trade, where you don't need to risk your own money, I have a solution for you. Hi everyone, I'm Pedro, and today you'll learn how you can easily get funded to trade. The prop firm that we are looking at today and that can fund your trading account, it's FTMO. It's one of the leader prop firms in the market and is available to fund traders from almost anywhere in the world. Let's first look at the platforms that they support. Next, the markets that they have available to trade, and finally, the account sizes and how to get funded. The trading platforms available start with MetaTrader. They have the popular MetaTrader 4. They also have MetaTrader 5, which is my favorite because it has more time frames to trade, including the 2-minute time frame, which is one of my favorite time frames to trade, along with the 1 minute. And they also have the C-Trader platform. So if you are used to trade on any Forex broker, you are used to have one of these trading platforms. Now let's look at the markets available. First, they have the Forex currency pairs. All the majors and minors are available to trade. They also have the exotics. These are also Forex currency pairs. Then they have metals CFDs, so here you can trade silver, you can trade gold, you can trade palladium, you can trade platinum. Then you have the cash CFD, and this is the ones that I like the most. These are the indices available. You can trade the Australian index, you can trade the US 30 index, this is the Dow Jones. You can trade the Spanish index, Eurostock, the French index. You have the German 40, this is DAX, my favorite index to trade. You also have the Hong Kong index, Japan, US Tech 100, this is Nasdaq. You have US 500, this is the S&P 500. You have the UK 100, this is FTSE from the UK. And you can also trade the crude oil here. Then you have futures CFDs, you have natural gas, dollar index, and a couple more. Then you can also trade crypto, you have Bitcoin, Dash, Ethereum, Litecoin, Ripple, Monero, Neo, Cardano, Polkadot, and Dogecoin. So all the major crypto coins are here. And then you can also trade stocks. They don't have a huge amount, but they have the most popular. They have Apple, they have Amazon, Alibaba, Bank of America, Meta, Google, Microsoft, Netflix, Nvidia. So there are a bunch of stocks. Tesla, very popular. The major US stocks that exist, they are available to trade. Now let's look at how to get funded. You have two steps. You have step number 1, which is the challenge, and then you have step number 2, which is the verification. On each of these steps, you have to trade a minimum of 10 days. So you need to open different trades in 10 different days. If you open a trade for 1 day and leave it open during 10 days, that doesn't count. It only counts as one trade. If you open 10 trades in 1 day, that it will also count as one trading day. You need to open 10 different trades in 10 different days. Then you have a maximum number of days to complete each step. On step number 1, you need to complete the challenge in 30 days. Eventually, you can get an extension of an extra 14 days. And you can get this 14 days extension if you traded for at least 10 days, you didn't reach the maximum loss limit, and you have more than 5% of profit. On step number 2, things are easier. You have 60 days to complete the second challenge. So you don't need to trade as often. You can be more relaxed because the time frame that you have to complete the challenge, the step 2 challenge, is the double. On both steps, step 1 and step 2, you have a profit target that you have to achieve within those maximum days period. And you also have a maximum loss that you cannot exceed during that same period. And finally, you have a maximum daily loss. There's a maximum loss that you can have on any trading day, and you cannot exceed this maximum loss per day. Now let's look at the accounts available and what you need to reach to pass the challenge. You can trade with two types of risk. You have the normal risk and you have the aggressive risk. What we are seeing here on this table is the normal risk. So we have account balances that go from $10,000, the minimum, and that can go up to $200,000. And during this step 1, you have a maximum of 30 days to complete the challenge that can eventually be increased to 14 more days. And you have to trade a minimum of 10 days. Now, the maximum daily loss that you can have is 5% of your account. So on a $10,000 account, you can lose up to $500 on a single day. On a $50,000 account, you can lose up to $2,500 on a single day. On a $200,000 account, you can lose up to $10,000 on a single day. Besides that, we have the maximum loss, which is the maximum loss that you can have during this trading period of 30 days. So on this smaller account of $10,000, you can have a maximum loss of $1,000, and that go up to $20,000 on the bigger account. And to pass this step 1 challenge, you have to simply make $1,000 on the smaller account or $20,000 on the bigger account. So this is 10% of your account. If you are able to make 10% of profit on your account within this 30 days period, and eventually added with more 14 days, you pass to the second step, to step 2, the verification. In case you're wondering how to pass the challenge, you can start by subscribing to this channel and check the strategies that I share that can be used and were already used by several traders to pass these challenges and get funded. I also have a 6-day free trading course that you can get. The link is in the description of this video. And guys, depending on the account balance that you want to trade, you have a fee that you have to pay. This fee is only paid once. So this fee is valid for step 1, and then for step 2 is the same fee. You don't need to pay more. And if you get funded, this fee will be refunded to you. So you recover this money if you pass the challenge and verification steps successfully. Now this is the same step, but this is for the aggressive risk. The only thing that changes is here. So on the other, we have a maximum daily loss, which was 5% of your account. On the aggressive, you have a 10% of your account. Things just doubled. The maximum loss was 10%, and here you can have a maximum loss of 20%. And the profit target, you also have a 20% profit target. All the rest is exactly the same. Guys, if you pass step 1, then step 2 will be really easy for you. So you have the double of the time to trade. Instead of 30 days on step 1, you have 60. And the profit target, it's half of the profit target that you had on step number 1. So to resume, in step 2, you have to achieve half of the profit, and you have the double of the time to trade, which is much better. And guys, there's one thing that it's even better. If you pass all the trading objectives except the profit target, so if you didn't violate any of the losses, but at the end of this period you didn't achieve the profit target yet, you can repeat the challenge for free. So you don't need to pay any other fee as long as you are profitable at the end of any step. You have an infinite number of tries to pass the challenge without needing to pay any fee again. And guys, now about the profit split. Initially you have 80%, but if you keep trading and getting good results, your account can be scaled gradually. So your account balance can increase as long as you keep trading with consistency, and the profit split will go up to 90%. So if your monthly profit, if you made $1,000 on your trading account, you get between $800 to $900. If you made $2,000 on your funded account, you get between $1,600 to $1,800,000. If you made $5,000, you get between $4,000 to $4,500. If you made $10,000, you get between $8,000 to $9,000. Even if you can only afford to apply for a small account, if you keep trading with consistent results after getting funded, your account will scale up gradually. And with time, you'll be able to trade with bigger accounts with potential to give you much bigger profits without increasing your risks. How cool is this, guys? The link to apply to FTMO is on the description of the video, so go and check it if you are interested. Don't forget to leave me a like on this video, and I see you again on the next one.